Today I'm going to share with you the worst private investigator tip I ever got. And this was back before online training videos, before really even the World Wide Web was a thing, and I learned it from what at the time seemed like a grizzled old investigator, but in fact, probably just some dog about my age now. Hi, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. I'm the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, which is premium private investigator training from someone who's been there and done that. I'm also a two-time #1 best-selling author. All right, so I was at a private investigator convention, which is just a great place to meet other investigators, to talk. There are lectures, seminars, trainings there, but the best times are just in the hotel lobby, lunch, those types of things when you get to when you get to sit and share with other private investigators case studies and things that you've been working on. I was relatively new in a sense, but I guess I had been doing it for 2 or 3 years, and I did a lot of witness interviews, and I always sweated the fact that what if I go out and the person doesn't want to talk to me? There's no reason they should talk to me. If you're an investigator, you know this. It's certainly not in their best interest. I've shared in another video some tips on how I get people to talk to me when they use that phrase, "my attorney said I shouldn't talk to anyone." I'll throw a link about to get to that video if you want to learn how to get around that objection. But I really developed that and other phrases and ways of building rapport to get those witness interviews, to get people to talk to me, and I was successful. But I shared at this convention with the older investigator, that I carry this burden with me. What happens if, I can't get the interview? He says, it's simple. You just write the report that witness refused to make a statement, and you're done. You've done your job. What more can they ask? Oh, I suppose you could do that. I was more or less self-taught in many of these areas. I did not have a mentor to help me along with these things. And talking with this guy, it would have never occurred to me to come back to a client without the interview. It wouldn't have entered my mind. Never did enter my mind. Why is that the worst tip I ever got? Because if I had learned that when I was newer, I might have fallen back on that. I might have accepted that as, well, sometimes people just won't talk to you. But I had the mentality, I went ahead with the I must get this. And of course, by legal and ethical means always, right? But I was coming back successful with what I would learn later was jamming up other people. Because I didn't understand the limitation, it didn't limit me. Big lesson there for you. But also remember, if you're learning things from other people, #1, I say this so many times, make sure they've created the results in their life they're promising to create in yours. But also, be a student, don't be a follower. That's an old Jim Rohn thing. You don't read one book about nutrition and follow it. You read 2 books and kind of discern and figure it out. Read dozens of books, right? When you're learning these things, learn from a variety of credible people. Take what works for you. I would say there are some people that they're sharing very freely with you, and if they're giving you sincere good knowledge, I wouldn't discount it lightly, but it's yours to discount. So what I want is for you to be the best version of you can be. I want you to be in that top 10% of private investigators because that's where the real money is. And it's also where there's success and where you can help people and get your clients the justice and resolve they need in the cases that you're working for them. If you have any thoughts on this, please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.